Welcome everyone to Neverwinter on PC. My name is Rainer and today we're going to open 388 Golden Lion Insignia packs. Not kidding. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you would like to see more informational videos about Neverwinter, hit the subscribe button. So first of all, yes, I mean the legendary pack. This pack drops from the Fire Main lockbox together with the Golden Lion, so it's not very easy to drop this from the lockbox. As we all know, legendary mounts have a chance of about 0.01% to drop. It is a legendary item, as you can see, but actually not that expensive on the auction house. At the moment, it's going for about 260,000 AD on the auction house. Seems cheap, but is it? As always, we're going to do this video in 3 sections. We're going to talk about the contents of this pack. I'll be, of course, opening these packs. And then we're going to look at the percentages and make a conclusion whether you should open or sell this pack if you get it. So, from the pack, you will get 3 insignias, 3 epic ones, which sounds great. But the selection in here isn't that great, mostly. First, one of the 3 is either a Refuge or Evasion insignia. Refuge gives regen and control resist, both stats which are pretty useless. And the Evasion insignia gives deflection and AoE resist. Again, not very impressed, although this one seems to be very pricey in the auction house. I don't know if it really sells or not, to be honest. So, the other insignias you will get in here, which you can get 2 of in any combination, is the Crescent insignia of Vigor, which gives movement and stamina guard gain. Again, not that great, not what people are looking for. You can get the Crescent insignia of Prosperity, which gives glory, gold and XP bonus and HP bonus. This one is nice if you are looking for boosting your farming efficiency, so to say. I wouldn't recommend putting this on your low level toons, to be honest. Yeah, maybe if they're really leveling to level 70, but putting an epic insignia on a low level toon, I think rare insignia, it's much cheaper and it does the trick just as good. Then we can get the Illuminated insignia of Leeching, which gives lifesteal and lifesteal severity, both which most characters have quite a lot of DPS, and the heals that we're getting are usually in the millions, so really, again, not really what people are looking for. Then we can get another insignia of Vigor, Illuminated. Again, it's movement and stamina or guard gain, depending on your class. Then we can get another insignia of Refuge, the Enlightened insignia, which is again regen and control resist, really bad. An insignia of Courage, which is defense and incoming healing bonus. Defense is okay-ish, and incoming healing bonus is really not that important. And then we get, well, there's still 4 in the bottom list, but the bottom 2 we already had. So we get the Barbed insignia of Mastery. This one gives recovery and control bonus. This one is a little bit decent. Some characters really need recovery. Think about DCs, or maybe, let's say, maybe Oathbound Paladins also want to have enough recovery to keep up their bonuses. This one is not that bad. But then we get to the one that really is the jackpot in here, and that's the Barbed insignia of Dominance. Actually, this insignia gives power and companion influence, and it's basically only the power that people are looking after, because companion influence is pretty much useless. Companion influence boosts your companion's base stats, so if you strip your companion naked, the bonus that you're getting is based on those stats, which is not that much. It's negligible, I would say. So it's only for the power, which is crazy, but this one is really expensive. Talking about prices, the Refuge insignia, the Regal insignia of Refuge is 59,000. The Regal insignia of Evasion is 300,000, which I really don't understand because it's deflection and AoE resist. The Crescent insignia of Vigor is 89,000 on the auction house at the moment. The Crescent insignia of Prosperity is 108,000. The Illuminated insignia of Leeching is 110,000. The Illuminated insignia of Vigor 134,000. The Enlightened insignia of Refuge is 52,000. So that's the cheapest one in here. Actually, both of the Refuge are the only ones below 60,000. Then we have the Enlightened insignia of Courage, which is 110,000. The Barbed insignia of Mastery is 200,000. This one I can still understand, but the 300,000 one not. And the Barbed insignia of Dominance, as I said, the jackpot in here is worth 1.3 million. So I mentioned at the start that this insignia pack is worth about 260,000 AD. So 388 are worth a little bit over 100 million AD. Seeing that this pack, the value of this pack is 260,000 and there are many insignias in here that are over 100,000 AD, it's hard to imagine that the contents are worth less than the pack. So I think we're going to have a result that says we should open the pack, but let's see. We're going to open them now. We're off to a really big start. We already got the 1.3 million one. Let's go through, and another one. Okay, that's crazy. I'm going to open this quickly as always to not waste too much time. Let's see which is the dominance. So these are actually the two that I think are the best. See a Regal insignia of Evasion. This one. So this one is also pretty expensive on the auction house, which I don't understand. Alright, so the most expensive ones are in the top. And yeah, this is already 100 million, I guess. 1.3, almost. Okay, so that's all. Let me fill this in. Let's sort this. Yeah. So we got 87 Barbed insignias of Dominance, which is 113 million. So we're already above the 100 million of these packs. So I can already say, if you get this pack, if you have this pack, don't sell it. It's totally worth opening it. Barbed insignia of Mastery, we got 95, which is worth about 19 million. Then we have the Regal insignia of Evasion, which you can get 2 in one box. And we got a lot of them, 253. These are 300,000 each. Once again, I don't understand it, but that would mean they are worth almost 76 million AD. Then we have the Regal insignia of Refuge, which is also in the top part with 284 times. This one was very cheap, which is worth a little below 17 million. Then we have the Crescent insignia of Prosperity 62 times, which is 6.7 million. Crescent insignia of Vigor 82 times, which is worth 7.3 million. Enlightened insignia of Courage 67, which is worth 7.4 million. Then we have the Enlightened insignia of Refuge, which is also pretty bad. We got 80 of those, which is 4.2 million. Illuminated insignia of Leeching 83, which is 9.1 million. And Illuminated Insignia of Vigor, we got 71, which is 9.5 million. So, as I said, the packs unopened, if you sell them on the auction house, would have been 100 million AD, almost 101, let's say 101. But the contents, as opened here, with the current auction house prices, is 269 million AD, which is more than 2.5 times as much. So, this is definitely an open. There's no discussion possible there. So let's look at the percentages to finish this off. So we got a lot of these top ones. The Regal Insignia of Refuge, we got 24.4% because you could get multiple of them. The Regal Insignia of Evasion, we got 21.74%, a little bit less than the Refuge. The next up is the Barbed Insignia of Mastery, actually, which is 8.16%. Next on the line, the Illuminated Insignia of Leeching, is this one, 7.13%. Then the Crescent Insignia of Vigor, we got 7.04%. I missed this one. Yeah, this is more. Which is actually surprising that this one dropped so much. Actually, the two best ones in here, I still think that this one is a bit wrong. But the two best ones dropped the most. The Barbed Insignia of Dominance actually dropped 7.47%. Which is mainly because why this pack is profitable. So we were at the Crescent Insignia of Vigor. 7.04. Let's put these in order. Then we go to Enlightened Insignia of Refuge, which is 6.87%. The Illuminated Insignia of Vigor, which is 6.1%. The Enlightened Insignia of Courage is 5.76%. And last, the Crescent Insignia of Prosperity is 5.33%. So once again, if you get this pack, congrats on your lion, by the way, but definitely open it. I have a feeling that people might even want to buy this pack in the auction house right now. So yeah, if you do want it, get it quick. If you have any remarks on this video or any suggestions on what to investigate next, feel free to leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.